Hello and welcome to the Huhu Kane, the little tiki place deep in the heart of Texas, where mood, music, and mid-century merriment create an escapist's paradise. Today, we're offering up a version of Trader Vic's spare ribs with the plum sauce. And also, we'll be going back to Frankie's Tiki's room in Las Vegas. We're going to be attempting to create the Surfadelic Smashup, a 5-skull cocktail with an entire ounce of 151. Hope you can join us, because it's Saturday night at the Huhu Kane. I'll see you in the kitchen. Push this button. Welcome back to the Huhu Kane kitchen, the place and space where Epicurean curiosity is not just encouraged, it is required. And we're getting ready to create this recreation of Trader Vic's spare ribs. Let me introduce to you the ribs themselves. We have about 3 pounds of pork ribs, and soon they will be smothered with brown sugar. Once we coat that with brown sugar, we'll wrap it up real tight and we're going to drop it in the oven at 350 for 1 hour and 15 minutes. We're going to have a sauce that we're going to be creating out of this next set of ingredients. What's going to be in that sauce? Well, it's going to be plum sauce. This is my own plum sauce that I had to make from a plum sauce recipe full of plummy goodness. We have some hoisin sauce there, just store-bought sauce there. We have some ginger. We have some garlic. We have tomato paste, soy sauce, some sesame oil here, some sesame. We have our salt. We have some sake. And we're gonna get these ribs rubbed and get those in the oven, and then we'll get this sauce put together. So
salt? Salt for the rub.
So we have brown sugar here. We're going to take our brown sugar, we're going to coat both sides, front and back, and we're going to pack this brown sugar on it really, really well. So we're going to rub all this brown sugar into these ribs here. So we're going to wrap this up, but we're not going to wrap the rib up. The rib is actually sitting on a rack on a cookie sheet, which is wrapped in foil. Per the instructions, we're going to allow all the juices to run down. To drain it, take the rack off and place it directly on the cookie sheet with the sauce. So here we go. Okay, we're back at the Huhu Kane. We got those ribs in the oven. It's going to take about an hour for those to get ready for the plum sauce. And while we're waiting, let's go ahead and get putting together this Surfadelic Smashup. A very potent concoction brought to us by Frankie's Tiki Room in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now we're going to start off with 1 ounce of an aged gold rum. Put that in there. A 151. We'll have an ounce of the 151. We get a little bit of our allspice here. So good. And we need 1/4 ounce of simple syrup, and I've got some homemade simple syrup right here that I will be using. I should say 1/4 ounce. Into the glass. Continuing on, we now need 1/2 ounce of lime juice. See if we can get that 1 ounce Shake. Pretty much 1/2 on the dot. Back. We got 3 ounces of strawberry nectar. There's 2. There's 1 of ginger ale as well. So I've got, there's 2 and 1 more. It's a very full glass of the Surfadelic Smashup. So let's take our tin here, we'll pour it into the tin without shaking, straight back into the glass. The straw. Extremely tasty. And right now it doesn't taste too strong. So that's the Surfadelic Smashup from Frankie's Tiki Room in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm gonna go check on those ribs. Okay, so the ribs just came out of the oven. Woo! Very, very hot. See, that's the ribs, and I think I'll grab a fork real fast and see how tender these guys are before we put the plum sauce on it. We're gonna put the plum sauce on it and put it directly back into the oven for about 30 minutes or so. But I do need to take it off the racks because currently it's on a rack. So I'm just gonna pick this rack up with my fork and take those off there. And then I'm gonna set that here. Maybe if I had a, there we go. So when we put the sauce back on it, okay, so all the ingredients that we took a look at earlier, they've all been cooked together, and we will pour that over these ribs here. Cook it uncovered. We'll give this about 25 minutes, and I will see you in a moment. Well, that power punching mixed libation, which was the Surfadelic Smashup, is now gone, replaced with something a little more mellow. But our ribs are out, and they look delicious. So let's take one of these guys. Let's slice these guys up. And I believe Trader Vic's serves these as an appetizer. So without further ado, that rib soak in those juices there. Plate that up. There's the rib. Let's see how it is. Super hot. Oh my goodness. Fall off the bone. Sweet, but not overly sweet. Nothing is left. It is really delicious. Things are looking good. Thanks for joining us from the Huhu Kane. Here's to your Saturday night. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Okay, the plum sauce is not, it's not like really barbecuey. It's more of a subtle sweet. Nothing crazy. The garlic is balanced. The onion is balanced. There's vinegar in there. There's all kinds of stuff going on, and it's just very, very tasty. And we're just dipping it right in the juices of the pan. Very good rib. Another successful Trader Vic's menu item at the Huhu Kane.